Have you ever stared at a really complex question and your brain just shuts down? We have all been there. But today, we're going to crack the code. We're going to take that blank page and turn it into the foundation for a powerful, persuasive argument right from scratch.
Okay, let's jump right in with a tricky one. Advertising sells things people don't really need. Agree or disagree? I mean, wow. A question like this is designed to feel like a trap, right? It pulls you in a million directions at once, so where on earth do you even start?
You know, that feeling of being totally stuck is universal. But here's the secret, and it's a big one. A great argument isn't some kind of magic trick. It's architecture. It's built from a clear, solid plan. And today, I'm handing you the blueprint. So, first things first, we have to lay the foundation. Before we can even think about building, we have to understand our materials. And that means taking the question apart, piece by piece, to see what it's really asking us to do.
This framework right here, this is your secret weapon. This is how you turn total chaos into perfect order. You just break the prompt down into 4 simple parts. What's the topic? Advertising. Easy. What's the task? Agree or disagree? Got it. What are the key concepts? Things like main purpose and products people don't need. And finally, what position can you take? All of a sudden, that intimidating question is just a clear set of instructions.
Now pay close attention to that key concepts box, because that is the engine room of your entire argument. You have to remember this. The person who defines the terms controls the debate. For this question, the whole thing hinges on one simple but absolutely crucial distinction.
And here it is. Is advertising selling us stuff we truly need to survive? You know, food, shelter, basic healthcare? Or is it creating desires for things that offer status or satisfaction, like the latest smartphone or a fancy car? By clarifying this one little point, you've just poured the entire concrete foundation for your argument.
Okay, our foundation is rock solid. Now it's time to actually build the structure. And the best part is, this is a universal framework. It works for pretty much any persuasive essay you'll ever have to write.
Seriously, you can forget all those complicated, confusing outlines. It is this simple. 4 parts, just like the 4 walls of a house. You've got an introduction where you plant your flag and state your position. You have 2 body paragraphs, each one proving a single distinct point, and a conclusion to wrap it all up. It's strong, it's clear, and man, is it effective.
Let's see this blueprint in the real world. Check out this introduction. See that word predominantly? That's not just a simple yes or no. It's sophisticated. It acknowledges that there's some complexity here, but it still takes a really clear, strong stance.
Okay, now for the first wall of our argument. This is a perfect topic sentence. It makes one and only one powerful claim. Advertising uses psychology to blur the line between wants and needs. Now the rest of this paragraph has just one job, to prove that single point.
And here comes our second wall. Notice how it starts with "furthermore"? That signals a new, distinct point. And the argument is so clever. The more a product is advertised, the less we probably need it. I mean, think about it. When's the last time you saw a TV ad for tap water compared to, say, a sugary soda? This adds a whole other layer of proof to the main argument.
All right, the structure is up. It's strong. But now it's time for the finishing touches, the part that turns a solid house into a true masterpiece. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it. Welcome to the language of power.
So instead of saying something simple like, people buy things to show off, a powerful argument uses a precise, killer concept like conspicuous consumption. It immediately shows you understand the deep social psychology at play, that a luxury car isn't just about getting from A to B, it's about broadcasting status to the world.
And it's the same idea here. Instead of just saying companies trick people, you level up your language to consumer manipulation. It sounds more academic, more precise, and it frames the whole argument in a much more critical and analytical light.
You need to arm yourself with these phrases. Think of them as power tools. They aren't just fancy words to memorize, they're analytical instruments. For instance, saying an ad generates artificial demand is so much more impactful than just saying it makes people want things.
So let's recap. We've analyzed the question, we've erected the structure, and we've added the language of power. Now, let's step back and see how all of these pieces come together to create a final, brilliant masterpiece. Now this is a master-level move. A truly confident argument isn't afraid to acknowledge the other side.
By doing this, you're not weakening your position, you're actually making it stronger. It shows you're fair-minded, you've considered all the angles, and it makes your own conclusion seem even more reasonable and well thought out.
I want you to look really closely at this sentence. The writer isn't just stating a fact, they're performing analysis right in front of you. That key word is suggests. They're connecting the evidence, tons of ads for luxury goods, to a bigger, more powerful conclusion. That right there is the very heart of persuasion. And here we are, the grand finale. The conclusion echoes the introduction, but with so much more authority now. It masterfully restates the main point, gives that little nod to the other side, occasionally fulfills educational functions, before landing that final, powerful punch. The blueprint worked. It worked perfectly.
So there you have it. We went from a terrifying blank page to a rock-solid, brilliant argument. But here's the thing. This blueprint isn't just for some essay. It's a tool for thinking. It's for structuring your emails, for winning a debate, for making your voice heard. You have the blueprint now. The only question left is, what are you going to build with it?